Warning. This video contains super awesome content not suitable for people who don't enjoy super awesomeness. Viewer discretion advised. Viewer discretion advised.
This video contains gratuitous use of profanity and uncomfortable pauses to compensate for lack of professionalism and original thought. Viewer discretion advised.
Okay, we back in effect. We back in effect.
There have been a lot of setbacks.
Whole lot of setbacks.
There have been a lot of betrayals.
You know what I mean?
There have been lies told. There has been pain inflicted. There's been times you've been handcuffed. There's been times you've been trapped. There's been times you've been in situations where you were locked up and you couldn't get out. In spite of all of that, what God spoke to you shall surely come.
Never bend your head, always hold it high. Look the world right in the eye, tell them suck a dick. It's coca, it's coca, it's coca. I quit rapping, hit the track cause this real life, right? Plus, rappers turning homo, that ain't real right. From the deal, dog, I deal right. I'm in and out of it, pill life. Drew had 100 grand in the box. Then you put 100 grams on the block. Damn, you ever seen snow turn into rocks? Then you gotta see when he hit the pot. Most niggas was in school doing work in class. I was in my room putting work on glass. Bagging up 58s. Barely getting partial cuts cause I was stuffing bags. Neefy, industry, negative. Neefy, in the streets, peddling. Rockstar lifestyle, heavy meddling. Open shop on any block, watch me settle in. Pop pills just to cut off the emotion. Don't pass me no blunt if it ain't potent. Hennessy mixed with E, that's the potion. Turn my dick to the Hulk when she roll.
Let's go.
They don't wanna sign a nigga like me. I heard a couple rappers don't like me. I rob them right now, don't hype me. Tell them get it back in blood, poo shiesty. You just a civilian rapper, too tough. Since you like talking shit and you too butt. Ass shot in the tuck, they a football man. Gonna end up in your mouth like a toothbrush.
Finish him.
My studio was in the projects. 2 stacks, the recording booth was the closet. GP, I don't got it, quad ain't an option. With the sound, I promise I'll get your city rocked. The streets screaming, Neefy Coca. Asking people like what happened, like the streets in closure. God saved me before the game caught him. A 360 to 720, the industry. What the fuck you mean? You gonna take my bread or take bread from my family, and you signing me.
Niggas ain't stopping nothing. They just talking.
I'm not a rapper, I talk for the streets. I'm industry negative, that shit ain't for me. And since they can't stand me, tell them niggas take a seat, right? Don't pray for me, pray for me. It's coke.
Shout out to everybody smoking on some Zaza. Roll it up right now. Roll it up right now.
Ever fucking believe that anyone, anywhere,
Anytime.
1.5, reload. Back from the dead like a zombie, how they gon' handle that? Still fire, when I spit they melt like candy.
Come on.
Big gun, and I hold it up, I feel handicapped. Love money, Neefy Coca, always where the bag is at. Big facts, dog, I'm in the kitchen if the stove work. Before I make it hot in the summer, I make it snow first. In the track, watch a shorty sniff up till her nose hurt. For that bread, dog, I turn your melon into yogurt. No sir, I ain't with the fake or the snake shit. Neefy go ape shit, surgery, facelift. Kidnap niggas too, put them in the basement. Put them up for ransom, if you love them, better pay quick. All that real shit niggas talking, niggas faking. Same niggas saying he gangster, writing statements. Name him, giving them the whole operation. Can't hold water, most of these niggas breaking. I can't be fucked with.
Go!
I'm a dope dealer, coke dealer, I'm the hustle nigga. I'm the Bronx nigga, but my money, we can understand. Because I speak Spanish, shorty think I'm Dominican. Big moves, big stepper, this big shoes, big 4-4 mag, nigga. This big tools, boss talk, bitch, nigga. This big suit, fuck being humble, I'm going blood. Big fool, niggas took my kindness for weakness, like I'm jinx, right? Thought you was gonna get away with it, time to get you. 2024, this to get back. I let y'all bar for a minute, now I'm here with my shit, man. I'm going blood. After this, we ain't cool, nigga. I don't care if you blood, fuck your shoe, nigga. If you ain't jacking what I'm jacking, fuck your crew, nigga. Throw the rock in the air, it's a takeover like I'm T. Oh. I can't be fucked with. Try to tell these niggas
Yeah, we tried to tell these niggas a lot of times, but niggas don't be listening. We tried to tell them a lot of times, but they ain't listening. So you know what? We gonna keep it going. We gonna keep dumping on them and do what we do. You know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of niggas ain't smoked no purple haze. And because you ain't get to smoke what I smoke, you ain't like me, nigga.
Who want smoke? Like who want it with me?
For real.
I got 2 chops on me, that's 150.
Yeah. Okay with it.
And I got guns the size of Lola Brooks, don't play with it. I'm like Ron, you raising Kane. OG Bobby Johnson when it come to bang. My heart full of anger, ain't no love here. Where I'm from, there's no civilians, there's only bloods here. Gangs and spotty train, it's really bugged here. Dark clouds over the hood, cause there's no sun here. That's why all I know is pain, so that's what they gon' feel. Full hot, ring the alarm, and it's a fucking drill. Like who want smoke, I'll bring the cartons in. Rap beef, nigga, as I speak, I'm loading cartridges. Says a big boat chillin', I'ma start some shit. Look, Drew, they thought they was safe. Niggas rapping gangster till I shoot a bone at their face. Broke the Brock in these streets, we still marble like Quake.
Yeah.
I swear these niggas are stupid. Who wants smoke? Someone come and get me. They say cats come in threes. That means 2 of y'all coming with me. I even got my wife toting, that shit so sad. Think she lacking? You see why she got the tote bag. Fuck being famous, I want cold cash. Where mommy flying dolo, fuck a low class. Black, I want it so bad. You better hope I get a deal, cause if not, I'm taking your stash. Who wants smoke? Keep it G with me. If you know that you broke, don't be silly. My name buzz in the town, cause it beats with me. Think you wavy for 180, my man spinning 360. Who want smoke? Who want fire? Who wanna go? Who wanna try? Who drove? I shoot the driver. Leave him breathing like 2 like scuba divers. Who wants smoke? Who wants smoke?
Who want this smoke? We working. We working. Oh yeah.
Peace out.
That's right. Alright. Welcome back. Replay gang, let's go.
All that talk, I don't need your pity. Man, I'm a dog, got the key to the city. Get my lead benefit. I just hit the door, let the bin hit.
Coming straight from the lion's den. Your host.
You're now tuned in
You are now
Oh yeah.
to the realest show on YouTube.
And when I say the realest show, I mean the realest show. Where the fuck I just did with that lighter? I just had that lighter. What did I do? Alright, what's up, gang? We are in full and total flying UFO out of this world effect. And today, a lot of people ain't smoked purple haze. And a lot of people that did, they smoking that fake purple haze. That's that fake purple haze going around. You heard? You heard? That's the fake shit going around. That ain't the real shit. Y'all niggas never had a chance to smoke the real shit. That real shit, when you light it, let me show you something. You light it, shit tastes like a Philly cheesesteak sandwich. And that's a fact. A whole Philly cheesesteak sandwich. You're straight up. And that shit will drive you to the point where you want more. You want more. Everybody that smoked Purple Haze, the real Purple Haze, they became addicted. They became addicted, highly addictive. And everybody remember, when Haze first came out, they probably wanted like 400 an ounce. They wanted like 400 an ounce. And the bullshit Coke was only like $2.50 an ounce, $2.80, $3.25 for the bullshit. But if you wanted that butter, that shit costed some money. That shit was not cheap, and a lot of people couldn't afford it. They couldn't afford it. They was buying that bullshit. Putting that bullshit out. That's a whole fact. And I'm telling you right now, Washington Heights was the only place that ever had it. They was the only place that ever had it. If you went somewhere else and you bought some Purple Haze, you was mad, you had a bad day, that shit tasted like straight trash, garbage. I guarantee you that shit was not what you was getting on the west side. They was giving you that Boudet. That Boudet. Let me tell you something. Purple Haze wasn't even called Purple Haze. Purple Haze was called Pepper Haze. They started mispronouncing it wrong and started calling it Purple Haze. That shit wasn't called Purple Haze, bro. That drink was called Pepper Haze. And all the real smokers and the real people in the world who know about this weed shit, they know exactly what the fuck it was called. 22, I'm pretty sure you smoked that shit. Salute to 22. I'm pretty sure you smoked that Purple Haze. 22 been around for a while. I'm pretty sure you had the ability to taste that fine strand, because it'll never be the same. And let me tell you also, if you wanted that good smoke, that shit was called Piff. We created that name straight up. What? And when we came up with that name, it didn't just mean weed. It meant anything that was fire. Like that car could be Piff. That outfit could be Piff. You know what I'm saying? Anything that was fire was Piff. And oh yeah, we definitely smoked that motherfucking chocolate. When you mix that chocolate with that Piff, with that Purple Haze, oh man, oh man, oh man. That joint tasted so beautiful that I'm not gonna lie. As a smoker, I've probably been still chasing that high ever since. Straight up. Oh, y'all called it Purple Season? Skunk weed. That's right. The old skunk. Remember back in the days? The old skunk 22? That shit used to have stinking smell. And I never really smelt weed that stunk like that ever again. But it got stink smells, but just not like that skunky weed. That skunky weed used to literally smell like a dead skunk. That green skunk, that shit that we used to buy in the envelopes out of the abandoned trap houses. That, and then they had them tray bags. All that shit was like skunk, Buddha, cess, chocolate tie stick. You guys don't remember these strands. Tie stick. Who remembers that? Who remembers tie stick? Yeah. That was that shit. There used to be a weed spot over here in Manhattan called a Nucleus and 124th and Madison. Shout out to all the Jamaicans on 124th and Madison, man. We ain't forget y'all, man. But I tell you right now, if you ever bought weed from Bradhurst, you got some Reggie. You did not get no exotic. You did not get no fire shit from Bradhurst. Bradhurst down the hill on 145th Street, down the hill by like St. Nicholas and all that. where Alpo, Rich Porter, and them used to be running around at. The Jamaicans moved in finally over there, and they started selling regular weed, but they were selling weight of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I think they probably had ounces for like $40, $50 an ounce, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But up the hill, where it was real at,
I'm your pusher man. I'm your pusher man.
that's where the real shit was at. If you wanted that real shit, you came up the hill. That's a whole fact. Shout out to everybody that got their weed from up the hill because they know exactly what it was. Even though the Dominicans was the only ones that had it, black people knew how to go find the booty. Salute to everybody in the chat pulling up. Big Killer, I see you. Yo, 22, man. These young kids, let me tell you something. They don't know about the strands we was smoking. But these new strands, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. These new strands, FBI, open up! They taste so good. I'm smoking some Super Runts right now. This shit tastes like Chinese food. It tastes like a Philly cheesesteak. I don't know. I like to smoke weed for the taste. And then you got these young kids with this guava. So I tried the guava a little bit. What I'm using right now. I'm using banana guava right now. And it doesn't taste like a banana, but it gives it a nice taste. You know what I'm saying? And it allows it to burn right. I noticed when you roll weed and don't put guava, it rolls kind of fucked. Oh yeah, wedding cake is my shit. Wedding cake tastes real fucking good. Cookies is good, but I don't know. It's something mediocre about cookies. I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's not like gumbo. It's not like runts. You know what I'm saying? To me, gumbo and runts is the best weed in the world. Straight up. But let me tell y'all something. Check this shit out. So, if you heard about Purple Haze and all that, right? And you like, yeah, I want to get some of that. When we go back to New York next time to go re-up, we're going to go to the Heights. We're going to go get some. So, as you pull up, hell yeah, 4 wings and fried rice. Gotta love that shit right there. Yo, listen, when you pull up in the Heights, soon as you cross the fucking bridge and get into Manhattan, you got them out of town plates. Your car don't look familiar. You got Dominicans now called the knack on knack niggas. You heard? The knack on knack niggas. If they see your car, they're gonna run down on you. They're gonna say, Poppy, 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 I got it, Poppy. Poppy, I got it. Poppy, I got it. Ice cream candy good too. Yo, bro, let me tell you something. You better not even indulge. You better keep looking straight. Look. He on the side. Poppy, 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 I got it. He in the next car. I got it. You better not say anything. Because as soon as you lock eyes with him, yo, Poppy, I'm good. Yo, hold on one second. I want to give you a sample. They going to give you a sample of the piff from my block. They going to come buy bags from my block. They going to give you the bag. You going to smell it. Oh, this is it. Poppy got it. You going to be telling your man, yo, Poppy got it. You going to think it was that easy. You just got to New York and you got to connect that fast. That's what you going to think. So he going to get you to pull over or whatever. He probably got some more bags on them that they're smoking, right? But they going to show you and probably give you one, right? You going to roll it up or whatever right then and there. They going to say, yeah, I got it for cheap. Boom, boom, boom. How much you want? Boom, boom, boom. So, all right, boom. Yeah, garlic cookies good too. Yo, look. So, boom. If you give that nigga your money or if you proceed to do business with him, let me tell you what's going to happen. They going to come bring some weed. It's going to all be fake, but with real weed on the top. You heard? And they going to get you. You're going to get got. Everybody that came to Harlem, uptown to cop in the latter years when Piff actually came out already, like at the end of the year, like the end of the run with the Purple Haze, everybody came to Harlem got beat. Everybody was getting beat. We was calling it sleeving. We got our own word for it. It was called sleeving. You got sleeved. which is the okie doke, the 52 fake out. They took your money. They didn't give you no weed. They told you to wait right here. They said they'd be back. Shit like that. Because the way we did it in the Heights, when you came to re-up, you had to give the plug your money. You know what I'm saying? You had to give the plug your money, and you had to wait and hope that they bring your shit back. And a lot of people that did do good business and never got burnt and was able to do good business with Dominicans, that's because the Dominicans that they did business with at the time, they really respected their business. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't trying to shit on the customers. They wanted people to come back. They wanted you to come back. It's the black niggas that mingled in with the Dominicans that was doing all of the bullshit. So what happened was a bunch of Dominican niggas was like, wait a minute, if these fucking Cocolo niggas is doing this shit, then I might as well do this shit. So they was just burning everything, bro. They burnt everything. And that's the reason why I had to shut 145th Street down, because we out there hustling with the niggas that sell crack, the niggas that sell weed, the niggas that, we with everybody, but we more deeper. You know what I'm saying? And once niggas start getting beat and all that shit, you feel me? My niggas out there hustling, they got their kids. My kids coming through, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, nigga ain't gonna come through here and spray the block looking for a nigga who beat him, who ain't got nothing to do with us, but hang around us and is screaming, Dipset Taliban.
What?
Yeah. They screaming Dipset Taliban. You're giving them your money because you thinking that they a part of us, right? And they're beating you. Niggas is getting beat for $30,000. One nigga got beat for $30,000. He wanted 1,000 grams of the boy. Look, they beat him. They beat him. I felt sorry for him. But I also felt sorry for me and my niggas, because we don't need no straight bullets. We don't need niggas coming around thinking that we had something to do with that. So if enough became enough, I had to shut it down. It's over. That's it. No more Purple Haze. Because we was able to get weed from anywhere. We just fucked with weed up there because we was sitting there. Hell yeah, that shit was messy, bro. Big messy. And trust me, I probably could have figured out another way around it. You know what I'm saying? I probably could have moved us from where we hang out at, because we, you know, we always move from different areas where we hang out, pick and choose to hang out at. So, but it was just like, yo, bro, if I'm doing the same shit expecting new results, man, I'm fucking insane, bro. That's why I was like, man, it's time for everybody to spread their fucking wings and fly off. I shut it down. You go up to 145th Street and Broadway right now, the infamous, you know, we had Master P come up there and do I'm Bout It remix with us. We shot mad shit up there. We did Purple City Bird Gang up there. We did mad shit up there. But you go up there right fucking now. You go up there right fucking now. That shit look fucking dead. Like it never happened. It looked like we never came. Hold on. Yeah, it looked like we never came. Salute to everybody coming in. Hit that like button and all that. I got the Ray-Ban stories on me right now. I love these glasses, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ray-Ban stories for these joints. These shit's fire. I was recording all day with them. I'm recording something right now that I'm going to throw inside of the Instagram shit in a little minute. Everybody in the building. Big Killer, salute. 22, salute. Liddy, where you at? Waiter, where you at? Fix your face tonight. Y'all already know we're listening to your music tonight, and we are going to be commentating on the state of hip-hop. We're going to be listening to hip-hop. We're going to be talking about hip-hop. We're going to put our fucking 2 cents in. Some of us is going to put 5 cents in.
What?
Yeah.
I ain't scared of you, motherfucker.
So we're going to do it like that. Y'all guys pull in, pull up, pop out, hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? How you say it, Big Killer? Hit the like button or beat it. Because when motherfuckers was coming around to 45th, let me tell you something. Everybody became a groupie. I seen grown mans coming back, and then you know we had the E-pills, so niggas was coming for those. It was crazy. It just didn't stop. I mean, it was like a non-stop party. A party for getting money, though. You know what I'm saying? You had the flunkies that want to come hang out. They not reeing up shit. You ain't getting no money. You shouldn't even be up here. What are you hanging out for? You buying an outfit? You know who used to be a groupie, rest in peace? Stack Bundles used to be a groupie with us. He used to be hanging around us. You bought your sneakers already, Stack. You just left BJ. You bought your Vasquez. All right? Anybody remember Vasquez? No, you don't, because half of you motherfuckers is young. Y'all don't even know what Gore-Tex are. But anyway, this man loved Vasquez or Gore-Tex. You bought your Gore-Tex already, Stack Bundles. It's time to go back to Far Rockaway, Queens. No, he want to chill on the Taliban with the Taliban niggas. And there's nothing wrong with that, because that's why he got inducted into Bird Gang. Yeah, y'all didn't know that? That's how Stack Bundles became a Bird Gang member. Because he used to chill with us up on the block. I'm going to tell y'all another piece of something who loved Purple Haze. Let's talk about who loved Purple Haze. First off, Cameron and Jim Jones. Shout out to them. Shout out to Tito Poppins. But Tito Poppins' pops was the Jamaican nigga with all the weed. All right? Now, they were smoking regular weed when we ran into them. When me and Luca Brasi ran into Cameron and Jim Jones, they were smoking regular weed. We let them smoke this Purple Haze, and it changed their fucking lives. Hustle, man, you frontin'. Yeah, I know. Fact check it. So check it out. When we brung them up the hill with us, this was when SDE was out. It wasn't no Dipset. Jim Jones wasn't even Jim Jones yet. All right? His name was still Jomo. He wasn't even rapping yet. All right? I'm taking it back for you motherfuckers, because niggas don't talk about this shit, but I'm going to talk about it, all right? R.I.P. to Bloodshed. That's Cameron's cousin, all right? We used to always go up to Bloodshed Day and do crew functions like that before Dipset. This is how we was able to pop Dipset off and actually able to be so tight. Now, let me explain something to you. When Cameron was signed with SDE, right around the time they first got introduced into Purple Haze, right? Boudet, right? Pepper Hay, right? Let me tell y'all something. He was in a bad deal with Epic Records. That entertainment motherfucker and all that, the one that Jay-Z stabbed and all that, he was in a bad deal with that guy, right? He wanted to get out of that. What happened was, he got together with all my Bronx niggas with the help of Luca Brasi. They went down there 150 deep and went crazy up in that building and got him out of that deal. As soon as he got out of that deal, that's when he was able to sign with Rockefeller. Joel Santana was able to sign with Def Jam. And that was the birth of Dipset. They not telling you. Because half of these niggas is still riding somebody else's coattail and they don't want to talk about it. But I know all the tea. So we're going to drink some tea. Moving right along. So then, I remember when we first met Shice Bub. I remember when we first met him. He was selling weed. He had some good Purple Haze, you know what I'm saying? So we kind of gravitated to him because he was the only motherfucker we knew who had the piff in ounces. They was breaking everything down. Look, the Purple Haze was getting broke down. Nobody was getting ounces. You was only able to get 6 dimes for $50. That was the discount, motherfucker. That's it. We rolling 2 of them in one blunt. We smoking these shits like the world is going to end. We fucking abused this shit. Shout out to everybody that abused weed. So you know what I'm talking about. This is our type of conversation. You know what I'm saying? So check it out. I remember Shice Bub had a little man named D Bubbler. R.I.P. to D Bubbler. Steve-O Debo called me today, so I'm a give D Bubbler his flowers. D Bubbler was Shice Bub's little man. I would say it's his right hand man, because he came around us they had like a little truck on the block where they was selling seafood out of like a truck and shit. And he always used to promote this weed to us every day. Yo, I got it. Yo, I got it. Yo, I got it. We didn't know he was dealing with shites. You know what I'm saying? He was little, short like me, dark skin, cool individual. You know what I'm saying? And I remember he bought a little 32 and all that. And I'm like, yo, you don't even need no blicky, my nigga. You not aggressive, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? He was like, nah, it's better to have it. And I need it, don't have it. I say, right. So, boom. When we found out that D Bubbler was fucking with shites, one of my cousin's little sons, Smash, which happened to be my baby mother's ex-boyfriend, little dirty Jamaican nigga. We used to have him with us. I knew him before all this shit. But he was one of them real stink-foot ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's what we used to call him, stink-foot. And that sleeving shit went on so crazy that if you was a part of sleeving on the low, like you was robbing niggas around the area, right, on the low, this is how karma gets you. Because now you go try to come a little bit closer and rob somebody that you know but barely know but don't know like that. You know what I'm trying to say? You sacrifice them. So they went over there and told D Bubbler to bring a pound of weed downstairs. Right? D Bubbler brings the pound of weed downstairs. Niggas 52 fake him out. I don't know why Smash shoots him. Yeah. He shoots and kills little D Bubbler. But nobody wants to talk about this. Smash got locked up already. I'm not putting something out there that didn't happen. We don't even fuck with him. He start telling. Smash start telling. Smash got locked up, it was telling. Smash turned to be Muslim, telling. So we talking about a tattletale here that killed little D Bubbler. R.I.P. D Bubbler. This is somebody who died over Purple Haze. You heard? Lil D Bubbler lost his life over Purple Haze. So you know I gotta give him his salutations. Just like how when Cameron went out of town in Ohio and they shot him up over Purple Haze. This Purple Haze shit ain't no joke. Weed shit ain't no joke, period. They just coming down on the numbers. This shit was like $450, $475 an ounce. That's the most I see it go up to, $480. It was $5. I guess that was the discount. $480, $475. 51 for the Diddy. 52. Crazy numbers. Who remember that? Shout out to everybody who spent 52 on a Diddy. Because you know that it wasn't what you was putting out, it was what you was bringing in your pocket. You was bringing it in. You still was making profit. You probably was busting that down in the zips and still making you a cool 775, 8,000, but making it quick. But shout out to those that sold it back at the whole thing, man, and just put a couple of points on it and sold it for 55. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it wasn't easy, you know what I'm saying, to continue grinding and not making that much PC. That's why it's like good things come to those who wait. Because everybody that was in the weed game, they eating right now. They seeing profit. You know what I'm saying? They getting zips for $60, $70. They selling it for $150. They coming up. They getting ditties for $900. Still mopping them off for a cool 16, 15. There's still a little money involved if you know what you're doing. If you're solidified. But a lot of niggas ain't solidified and they see what other niggas doing. So they like, oh, I want to get into the cannabis business. You don't know nothing about the cannabis business. You're not even in tune with growers. You don't go to LA. You don't go to grow houses. You're not sending your shit back. Your loads you ain't lose a load yet. You know what I'm saying? These niggas don't understand this shit. That's why I don't want to sell no weed. Because I like to go hard with everything I do. So if I was to sell weed, I would have to sell weed to the maximum. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to be involved with all that, man. It's too much. Can't dance to every record. You know what I'm saying? Even if you know how to do the bachata. Let me tell you something, man. I remember when everybody wasn't selling weed. Now it's like you go move around, everybody's selling weed. Little kids got weed, little girls got weed, teenagers got weed, people in their job. But it all depends like what sector you get in. Because different hoods in different states got different sectors. You get into a certain sector and you be like, oh shit, weed must be cheap around here. 5 people trying to sell me weed. Everybody's selling weed. Everybody. Let me tell y'all something. Over in New York, they still didn't even approve for certain people's licenses to go through yet. They applied for them. But as they being stuck in limbo, motherfuckers in New York ain't trying to wait. They like, fuck this shit. Gates is going up now. We are getting money now. And guess what? Police is coming. Police is raiding them. And they taking a big loss before they can even make any money. Some niggas is breaking even because they've been up for a few months before they went down. So they probably made their money back. But they shutting them down indefinitely now. They putting stickers up. They got that new shit on the cars where they put it on your windshield now. Some suction cup shit. This is a whole trickle effect. Yeah. You go out to New York City, you see motherfuckers selling weed on the side of the motherfucking street. They got fucking tables. They got tables with jars of weed on the fucking street, bro. On the street. 7 pounds on the table. Standing on the corner selling weed. Unbelievable. I never thought I would see this day. I come from the day when there was abandoned buildings in the Bronx. Everything was fucking burnt, bro. Everything was burnt. Niggas was moving up in abandoned buildings trying to fix that shit up. But you couldn't do it because the structure's fucked up. You could fall through a roof or some shit. Niggas had trap spots for real. I come from that. So to be able to see that everything is built up nice and the streets ain't cobble like it used to be and all that shit, right? And now niggas is selling weed out of tables on the corner. This is crazy. And it's funny because maybe if I was selling weed and I was a weed mind, right? I'd probably be like, this is a good thing. This is great. This works out. This is it. But I'm not into that, so. And then, let me tell y'all something. The Dominicans, they done took over. While y'all niggas, hey, black people, listen, black people, while y'all crazy talking shit, talking about nothing, bugging out, having all these civil wars amongst black people, right? This is only for black people. While y'all doing all that dumb shit, these niggas is buying up businesses in your hood. They buying up businesses right under your nose in your hood. All the Dominicans. Puerto Ricans, they already done. They overthrew y'all already. The Puerto Ricans was winning back in the days, like in the 80s and all that, when the blacks was winning. The Puerto Ricans, the blacks, y'all had a thing going on. But it's over. Dominicans that infiltrated that shit. They got businesses everywhere. They even got businesses out of town now, all over. They got little Dominica everywhere. That's why they got a Dominican Day Parade. And that's why the African Day Parade on 2/5, that shit sucks. Go to the Dominican Day Parade. They shit is always lit. Yeah. Puerto Rican Day Parade, it's alright. But it's like, what are you Puerto Ricans doing? Where y'all at? What space do y'all occupy? What businesses y'all doing? Them niggas done turned black. Puerto Ricans done turned black. All the Puerto Rican girls, they dress like bougie black bitches. So they just blend it right on in. or they in PR somewhere, they in their country. They got money now. They can fly back and forth frequently. But everybody gotta smoke that good weed wherever you go. And let me tell y'all something. It's not easy. It's not easy. When you got a dispensary, they got something called armored car robbery, right? When the police in little towns know that you got a dispensary and this is how you moving your money, they pull over the money vehicle and confiscate the money, and they tell you to take it up with the feds, that it's a federal thing. You know what I'm saying? They get 10% of the money that they seize. When you go to the feds say they kicked it back to them. They play that game with you. You lost all that money. That's why everybody with dispensaries now, they move their money in unmarked vehicle. They don't hire armored cars no more. And most dispensaries was only dealing with cash. A lot of them now have switched up and are using debit cards. I don't know if y'all noticed that shit. But don't worry. That's why I pulled out the glasses and I charged up the glasses. That's why I did that. Because I'm about to go take a trip to the dispensary, and we about to go into the dispensary undercover. Next episode, hopefully, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I got a lot of weed. I don't really need to go buy nothing. I don't want to be a window shopper, so I'm going to have to go buy something. But for the next episode, hopefully, right, we're going to go spy in the dispensary, and we're going to go look at what they working with and how they do it. We're going to go check it on out, because nobody was able to get us footage from inside of a weed dispensary. But with these Ray-Ban stories, we're going to go get some good footage. 4K gang, 1080p squad. We going to get the quality. We're going to go. This is me, Hustle Man, on my journalistic shit. You heard? I'm going to go get us what we need, and we're gonna review that footage. Okay. We're gonna review it soon, and guess what? It should be a lot for us to talk about, because I ain't never even seen nobody inside of a dispensary. And we ain't talking about a pop-up shop. Alright? Pop-up shops, we see those all the